Mayor Kent and the Fairhope City Council wish to support development and ordinance for historic preservation in Fairhope, beginning with downtown Fairhope. This is, again, that we just support the development of an ordinance, and that's the extent of it. Is there a motion to adopt this resolution?
So moved.
Is there a second?
I'll second it, just for discussion.
Any discussion?
Where are we talking about when we say downtown Fairhope? What, do we know what the boundaries are?
Yeah, it's the downtown commercial district. So it goes from Oak to Morphe, from, well, it'd be all the commercial area, not any residential area outside of that core. I don't know where it goes south. It may go to Summit. I'm not quite sure, but it's the historic boundaries.
Be our central business district,
Right.
and the zoning ordinance.
Is that the same boundaries that Charlene Lee and Wendy Allen did several years ago?
Well, the downtown business district goes from one lot, I guess that'd be west of Church Street, and it goes all the way down Fairhope Avenue to one lot east of Bancroft, and that's the east and west boundary. And then the other boundary is Oak Street, and it goes up to, I believe it's Morphe.
So let me get this straight, because we've been through this before.
This is just to develop an ordinance. This is just so that we can go out and develop.
You know, the reason we turned it down before was they were telling you what kind of paint you could use, what kind of this and that and all. And a lot of people they like the idea, but they don't like the regulations put on the business owners. Is that?
What we're looking at is looking at our downtown district, because that's the one that everybody really, I think even the survey that I just recently did, and if you get a copy and read it, people want us to try to preserve and do what we can, because I asked the question in there, would this require architecture controls, and it was still yes. So there was some concerns that you're saying going into the neighborhoods, but I believe if we're ever going to move forward, we need to at least try to do get an ordinance that will protect our downtown, because I believe people really do want to protect our downtown.
I think
And
the
this,
business people have done a very good job of that so far.
I have met with Single Tax, and they have no opposition to this at the moment. They'd like to see what the ordinance says, of course. We will be working in concert with them and with the mayor and with you guys. So there's nothing written at the moment, but after that survey came out, where 70% of the, I guess it was 80% of the responses were in favor for downtown, because they are concerned that downtown remain the historic, unique place that it is, and not look like, you know, somewhere else USA.
And once we have that ordinance, we would probably have public hearings and so forth on it. So
I think it's a good idea, just that sometimes when the people who are in charge get a hold of it, they clamp down pretty heavily when they get a little bit of authority.
Well, we will be working in concert with you guys and the Single Tax. We want to make sure that everybody has a voice, and there will be several public hearings and meetings with the downtown business building owners. So this is not going to be something done in the back room.
Well, several years ago, there was a submission to the state archives and registers, or whatever it was, and we wound up tearing down the nut factory. And the nut factory, where the library is, happened to be on that registry.
No, it was not.
And
it was not on any registry.
it was not entered?
No, it was not entered. What that was is we got federal money, and when you get federal money for anything, even a sidewalk, you have to have the Historic Commission review it, just like you have to have Fish and Wildlife review it and the Corps of Engineers. And the city did not ask the Historic Commission to review the property where the federal money was going to be spent.
Well,
And that's what, it was not on any register.
the point being is that when you do one of these things, you have to be careful what you create, because there's always rules and regulations and attachments to it, and I'm just saying you have to proceed with caution. I'm willing to look at it as well.
Okay.
Well,
That's all we're asking. We just want y'all to know that we would like to look at this, but we want your concurrence that you'd like for us to do that.
Any other discussion? All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Resolution is approved.